Yo, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here. It is Tuesday, May 26th, and Black Ops 4 was updated to version 1.16. This brought some multiplayer weapon balancing, reactive camo changes, new gear in Blackout. We have a collapse damage rework in Blackout, and a lot more. And of course, a bunch of new content that is exclusive on PlayStation 4, like the new bare bones featured playlist. We're going to be starting with the PlayStation 4 exclusive stuff first. I have time codes linking to stuff in the description if you're looking for something specific, but this video will cover everything that you need to know about today's update. So first things first, the update is 12 gigabytes, about 12 gigabytes on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and will be coming to PC later this week as expected on PlayStation 4 stuff. So if you log into the game and visit the black market, you will be granted with a free weapon crate, which is a new black market item, I guess you can call it, that guarantees a Mark II signature weapon as well as 2 free reserve items. All I have to do is visit the black market and it will give you that thing for free. This will be coming to both Xbox and PC next week, but PlayStation 4 gets the new content a week earlier. They also added the new Home Wrecker, which is like this axe melee weapon that is in multiplayer and in Blackout, and you can get it right away with a new triple play bundle for 2,800 Call of Duty points. That's almost $30, and you get like 10 tiers and 10 reserves in the new melee weapon. I'll throw the screenshot on the screen right now. I have more to say about that, but I'm not going to say it in this video. We might do it in a different video. Moving on, there's a new bare bones featured playlist, which is exciting on the PlayStation 4. This is a multiplayer playlist. It's 6v6 multiplayer with no specialist weapons, no specialist equipment, no gear or operator mods. You can use standard equipment, but it is single use on no cooldown, and the equipment is fully charged on respawn, so you get like 1 equipment per life, like old school Call of Duty mechanics. Bare bones features team deathmatch and domination in both core and hardcore game modes, and it's supposed to feel like Black Ops 2, a nice old school Call of Duty in Black Ops 4, which is pretty exciting. We also saw the introduction of the Ancient Evil Zombies map on PlayStation 4 today. Is the final map in the Chaos storyline for this zombie season, and apparently it's pretty good. We also saw a bunch of new zombies stuff related to that. We got a new perk called Zombshell, which makes basic zombies have a chance to explode when they're killed, and when they do, they leave behind a contamination field that will slow down other zombies and increase damage multipliers. The modifier is that players are ignored by zombies when they're standing in the contamination field, and you also have increased reload speed. We also have 5 new elixirs. We got Bullet Boost, which is common and applies and rerolls alternate ammo types on your current weapon. We have Talking About Regeneration, which is a rare. It regenerates your health while moving and lasts for 4 minutes. Dividend Yield is a legendary, and some points earned will create bonus points for all the players in the game. That lasts 5 minutes. And lastly, we have Suit Up, which is an epic elixir, and this gives the player and nearby teammates full armor until the armor is completely destroyed. And last but not least, there's a new Whizmical called the Quacknarok, which makes all zombies wear ducky floaties for about 5 minutes. Lastly, for PlayStation 4 today, there are 2 new Tailsmans for zombies. There's Battered Dragon Scale, which is legendary. This gives increased armor when you activate a special weapon. And then we have Glowing Phylactery, which is an epic, and you start the match off with an extra self-res. So that's everything you need to know about the PlayStation 4 exclusive stuff. Let's move into multiplayer patch notes for both PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC coming later this week. So first things first, they increased the score for collecting enemy dog tags to 100. Before it was 50 in Kill Confirmed, which is great because that makes it a lot easier to get score streaks in Kill Confirmed. That's one of my favorite game modes, so I'm really glad to see a change like that. Hardcore and World League game modes had a friendly fire system overhaul. Ricochet is now enabled for the first 15 seconds of a match or round. After that, your first 3 team kills are regular friendly fire. You'll kill your teammate, and then every shot after the 3 team kills is ricochet, which means you'll inflict damage onto yourself. And the more ricochet kills you get throughout a match, the longer the respawn delay penalty will be, and after 3 ricochet team kills, you will be kicked from the match. Tactical Mask and Tempest have a new interaction. Players with Tac Mask perk will no longer chain Tempest damage to their teammates, which is Great reason to run tac mask now. They also reduce the flinch when you're not aimed down sights in multiplayer across the board. Reactive camos also are now available on every single weapon in the game. Gold is not required to equip a reactive camo, and any weapon can be used to unwrap a reactive camo from here on out. So you can get the there's like a pneumatics reactive camo in the supply drop stream. You can unlock that using the KN57 if you so desire. The whole reactive and mastercraft don't even exist, so there's signature weapons now, I believe. The whole thing has changed so much since launch. I kind of want to do a separate video on that. But keeping on topic, weapon balancing time for multiplayer. We have about 99% buffs. SMGs were buffed across the board. The Cordite has improved sprint outspeed in its 5-shot range, which is his max damage range. Got increased from 2.5 meters to 4 meters, and that is a change on console only. The Damon 3XB got a buff. It increased the 6-shot range, which is its max damage range without high caliber 2, from 8 meters to 11.5 meters. The MX9 got improved aim down sight speed and improved sprint outspeed. The Spitfire had its 6-shot range, which is its max damage range, increased from 7 to 7.5 meters. Small change, but all the changes are for the better, and that's on console only as well. The SOG 9mm had improved sprint outspeed, and the Switchblade X9 had its mag size increased from 26 to 30, and you also now respawn with 3 reserve mags instead of 2. The KN57 got a buff. Its 4-shot range, its max damage range was increased from 16 to 17 meters, and its 5-shot range was increased from 46 to 57 meters. So now the KN57 is more of like a jack-of-all-trades weapon with an insane range, kind of like the GKS is in the SMG category. The ABR-223 also got a buff. They improved the aim down sight speed. The ammo was increased from 30 to 36, and the 4-shot range was increased from 32 to 38 meters. The Paladin HB50, I would say overall has a buff. This is the only nerf contained in these patch notes. The mag size was increased from 5 to 6, but its reload speed was also reduced while doing so. So it's a little bit of a give and take. That's the only nerf we see in all these patch notes. STM got a buff, of course. They increased the fire rate for that. And the pistols got a buff across the board. The RK7 Garrison had its damage overall increased, so it now takes 1 less bullet to kill at every single range. The Strife had its fire rate increased. And the Mozu had its 3-shot range increased from 19 to 24 meters, its 4-shot range increased from 25 to 32 meters, and its 5-shot range increased from 32 to 38 meters, making that thing even more deadly than it was before, which is pretty crazy to see. Last couple bullet points about multiplayer, they increase some of the XP gains you get. So the following now grant 100 XP. All score streak kills will grant 100 XP. A K9 unit takedown will grant 100 XP, as well as the Ice Pike shutdown and a RCXD takeout. Killing a SWAT team unit and getting a forward position medal will also now grant you 250 XP. K9 unit pathing has been improved. It also now takes damage from razor wire, and they also added ranks 21 to 30 in league play. And that will wrap up the multiplayer patch notes. It's actually a little bit longer than I thought it was. Maybe I should have split this into 2 videos, but we're going to be moving on to Blackout. A couple notable changes here. Outrider Sparrow is now in supply stashes, and Zero's EMP Disruptor Grenade is now available just in the map in general. It spawns just like a concussion grenade or a cluster grenade. You can find out anywhere on the ground. The Seraph's Annihilator has been removed from stashes. In the last update, it was mistakenly added. Before, you can only get it in firing range, and that is now the case again. The collapse damage has been reworked. Collapse damage now escalates the longer that you are in it. So this is going to prevent people from trying to out-heal the collapse the whole duration of the game, and will actually get them into the zone so that I can fight. And this will probably make people want to avoid staying in the collapse. I'm not sure if this is overall throughout the entire match the damage will escalate, or if it's per circle, but if it is overall throughout the match, you'll definitely want to avoid taking damage early on in the game. So if need be, you could take damage towards the end of the match. They also re-enabled the ability to hold to continuously use armor plates and activate perks, which is great. I don't know why they remove that in the first place because it was just quality of life update. There is now co-pilot support for the helicopter and the cargo truck. You can now see there is a passenger seat in the cargo truck. You can get in and out of it, gives you a little bit more cover, and there's just another seat in the helicopter pretty much. They also reduced the glare intensity from the sun in the spring map update, and there also is now a blackout loading screen, which you can see on the screen right now, which is kind of nice. Lastly, a few blackout specific buffs. Pretty much these were all carried over from the multiplayer buff. So the Cordite MX9 and the SOG 9mm all had its sprint outspeed improved. The MX9 had its ADS outspeed improved. The SDM and the Strife had its fire rate increase. The Switchblade X9 had the magazine increase from 26 to 30 carried over into blackout. And the RK7 Garrison had its overall damage increase carried into blackout. And last but not least, Zombies patch notes. They closed a mule kick exploit that allowed players to get more than one wonder weapon, and they also had a bunch of host migration related bugs, so that should be working more properly now. And we had, I think this is the first time we ever seen weapon balancing in Zombies, and a lot of the previously mentioned changes have been carried into Zombies. So again, the Cordite MX9 and SOG 9mm changes carried over. The MX9 and the ABR 223 had the improved aim down sight speed change carried over. The SDM and the Strife fire rate speed got carried over. And then the Paladin nerf, where they reduced the reload speed for that, was carried over into Zombies as well. And as always, like I say in every update video, there are a slew of zombie specific updates, a bunch of specific stability fixes and crash fixes and a bunch of things like that. So if you want to see every single patch note for Zombies, I'll link it down below in the bottom of the description so you can go ahead and check it out. But you know, this will add another 15 minutes if we go over that in this video. So that's it for update 1.16. That covered every single freaking important thing that you needed to know. Let me know what you guys think about the update down below in the comments. If you're on PlayStation 4 and you got your free weapon crate, let me know what you got down below in the comments. I'm interested to see what they're giving out. But that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share the video with your friends if you found it enjoyable. You can find links down below in the description for 10% off Control Freaks as well as End of the Game apparel. And you can also find my Amazon and social link down there if you want to help support the channel. But again, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Sinister Skater, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.